What's up, everybody? This is JapanAnimeNews.info. I'm Shiro of the Haze,
And I'm Matter Live.
and today we're going to be talking about fan service.
Oh,
Unlike the
God.
last few times, Matt's going to talk more.
Yeah.
Yay! All right, Matt, why don't you get us started since you're the one who brought this topic up?
The problem with fan service is that they use it on too many times in one anime, like High School of the Dead.
Oh, that's a really good example of that. I've actually seen High School of the Dead.
Now,
That is fan service in the wrong spot.
the fan service that I hate about it, it's so much sexual content on it, even that the story is more about zombies.
It's about surviving
Yeah,
zombies.
by zombies.
And they're putting in panty shots. That doesn't make sense.
I know, which I really hate about.
If I could talk about this for like a brief, well, knowing me, brief is probably going to be about 3 minutes, so bear with me for this, dude.
Yeah.
There's been examples where fan service has flat out caused plot deterioration from adaptations of something like a manga or in some cases light novels or hell, even sometimes films if they make a film adaptation of an anime. A prime example of this would be the series The Familiar of Zero, otherwise known as Zero no Tsukaima. The problem, like the first season of the show was well made for what it was, but the problem with the later two seasons was that it had way too much fan service, and it kind of made the plot go from the semi-serious tone it had in the first season, because in the first season there was still, it was lighthearted compared to the source material, but the overall plot of the second and third season was deteriorating and becoming too fan servicey. I mean, in the original season, first season, they had fan service, but they had it in a respectable amount that's bearable. With the second season and third season, it's a lot of boob shot, panty shot, boob shot, panty shot, over and over again. That's the best way I could describe it. And then there's those people who they have, because on the show, there's a lot of what people could call S&M on it. Softcore S&M. If you don't know what S&M is, I advise either you look it up or you just pretend you never heard it.
Wow.
Did you just look it up?
Yeah.
All right, Matt can talk now.
It's hard to say. Hentai.
Like, is there... What?
Hentai.
Hentai.
Yeah.
Well, hentai is porn. What more do you need to know? It's fan service in a bottle.
Yeah, but I'm talking about porn like in the wrong way.
Oh, you mean like it's not intended to be
Porn.
something like that?
Like tentacle porn.
Okay, tentacle porn is extremely hard to find, and I've even went out looking for it to see if it was actually real. It's real.
I know.
Oh God, is it real? Don't ask why a 16-year-old was looking up tentacle porn. I'm serious. Don't. You YouTubers, don't ask that. No, you know what? Anyone, don't ask that. I wanted to satisfy a bit of curiosity to see if it was real, and I found out it was.
Wow.
Now people don't leave me alone. Thank God, barely anyone who's watching this would probably know who I am.
Yeah. You can
Someone
stalk him on Facebook.
Huh?
Nah, I'm joking.
Okay. If you... Oh. I'll have a quick talk with you about something on Facebook and after this whole thing's over.
Okay.
But... Like, is there anything you want to cover, because... with fan service?
It's hard to think about.
Yeah, well, there's a lot... Let's say there was a series that the original thing, like if you read the manga, it had, or you read whatever it was, or watched whatever it was, and there was no fan service, and then they decided, let's make it a incest fan service story.
That's awful.
Well, that's what happened to Oremos. My Little Sister Can't Be This Cute. That's what happened to the manga. It had nothing to do with incestual fan service, and then the mangaka decided, let's make it incestual fan service.
I love that show.
I know, and that's like the last episode for that show's coming, but that's not the point. The manga, if you actually read it, it's a lot of fan service. Too much of it. Why? I have no idea.
No one has a clue.
Well, considering that it's either showing, whenever it's not, it doesn't have Kirino's ass on on one of the frames in the thing. It has pictures of her feet. So it's like, here's ass fetish material, and then here's feet fetish material.
Oh God.
Yeah. Then there's like shows like Yoshiga no Sora. I'm sure people have seen that show. Matt, you're one of them. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Remember.
The one with the little sister who masturbates at the end of episode 1?
Oh, yeah.
That was disgusting.
Ugh.
And that was fan service. What's that fan service? It's ecchi. Hardcore ecchi fan service. Ecchi's fine, but when you take it too far, it's wrong. Because ecchi's made to be fan service material.
To be.
Or in the case of Queen's Blade, it's made to be masturbation material.
I love Queen's Blade.
Do you do anything dirty with Queen's Blade?
Oh!
Good.
I mean the storyline, not the fan service.
I'm sure a lot of people would probably shoot you for that.
I don't really care.
Have you watched Dicky Tosin?
No.
Okay, good. Then you haven't walked the border of both basic masturbation material anime.
Oh God. Yeah, and this frickin' site is supposed to be PG-13, and we're talking about masturbation.
I'm not trying to. It's like, you said you liked Queen's Blade, so, and I said basically Queen's Blade is masturbation material because that's what a lot of people use it for.
Fan service, people. Fan service.
It does that to people. It degrades them to people who need to have a date with Miss Rosie Palms.
But it's impossible.
You do know what I mean by Rosie Palms, right? You know what? People, if you're curious, go on to TV Tropes, go onto the website TV Tropes and search Rosie Palms. And you'll find out what I mean.
Wow.
So, yeah.
There's not much to talk about.
Not much to talk about with fan service. It's just one of those things that you have to accept. Like, look at, say, J.A.N. They blatantly advertise fan service in the show. It's so awesome, because it's just, with Moe Moe Kyun, it's just like, the only thing I can think of is, for fan service! So, fan service in a show that shouldn't be there. Phantom Requiem of the Phantom. One girl that was a lolly 1 minute is a busty girl the next minute. Why? Oh, for fan service, of course. Doesn't make sense.
I'm just saying that because he's a lolly.
No, I'm not saying it because of the lolly. I'm saying it because it's apparent. Apparently, she went from lolly to busty babe in 2 years.
That's just awful.
That's just awful for that kind of... That's plot twist. What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
So... Is there anything else in there?
No.
No?
No.
You don't have anything else to talk about?
No.
And this was your idea?
Yeah.
We came up with more on my idea for the fanfiction one, which should be up sooner or later.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, the time of this recording, for all of you who are curious.
Yeah.
It's not like he's gonna upload this one first, and then the one that I help make more of second. Yeah, visit our website unless you're already on it at japananimenews.info. Visit our forum at japananimenews.info/community.
Yep.
Like us on Facebook.
And we're going to have a Twitter soon.
And we're going to have a Twitter soon. I'm probably going to end up making it, and I will be the moderator of the Twitter page.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. But don't expect much from Twitter. It's just basically I'm going to update with a short blurb every now and again, so...
Hey, I'm tweeting.
Hey, I'm tweeting on Twitter. We will never have a MySpace page for anyone who's curious.
Because
I refuse to set up MySpace. Because MySpace is where stalkers live.
Yeah.
Well, stalkers in training. Twitter is where stalkers live.
Yeah.
I feel kind of weirded out now because I actually have a Twitter. That mean I'm a stalker?
I got a Twitter too.
They should call it instead of following, they should call it stalking. It'd be hilarious. So
yeah.
on April Fool's Day, here's an idea for Twitter. They should change follow to stalk.